In the last video lecture, you were taught how to create directory. Directory means folder. We were also taught how to delete a directory, right? mkdir for making a directory and rmdir for removing a directory. Now, in this video, first thing which you will be taught will be how to create a file. You know the meaning of files and folders. Directory means folders, while files means files, you know, right? So how to do that thing? Before I teach you practically, I will explain you some naming conversations in Linux. Means which thing you have to keep in mind while giving name to a file. That we are going to learn first. We have created directories with different names using the mkdir command. While creating any object like directory or a file in Linux, we have to follow certain rules. On most of the Linux system today, a name of a directory or a file can consist up to 255 characters. Unlike Windows OS, names in Linux can practically consist of any ASCII characters except the slash and the null characters. Any other control characters or non-printable characters are permitted. For example, some valid names are dot name, then this sign, caret sign, my name, caret sign, minus, plus, plus. That means any type of special characters could be used here in giving a file name or folder name. In Windows, if you try to do this thing, it will not allow you to enter special characters. Fine. However, it is recommended that a name should be relevant and contain only alphabetic characters and numbers, period, hyphen and underscore. It is the matter of common sense. We don't need to give all these things plus and minus and this all things. And it should be relevant. For example, you have stored the information of history of computer, then the file name should be history of computer. But then too, if you need, then you can use dot or hyphen or underscore. Like Linux strictly adheres to case sensitivity. Thus, if you prepare a file with small math or M capital or whole name capital, all three are different names. It is possible for the directories with these names to coexist in the same level. Means, you know very well that in Windows also we cannot create two directories, that is two folders or two files with the same name, right? But here you can create with the same name if you change the case. Now, if these names refers to a file, then they can also coexist in the same directory. Fine. Now practically I will teach you how to create a file. Now we learn how to create a file. Okay, we already learned how to create a folder. Now first I will also show you that the folders which we have created, if you want to see those folders through GUI, that is graphical user interface, you can go to places, home folder. Here you will see 11 standard folder, inside that subject folder, economics and science. Fine. Now at present I am in the folder named economics. Now if I want to create a file here named introduction, how to create a file? So the command used for creating a file is cat. Okay. After cat you have to give greater than sign, and after that you have to give the file name. For example, file name I give intro. Okay, so that file is created. Now whatever I will type here, for example, whatever I typed here got typed into a text file named intro. Okay. In this thing, command line interface, you can create only a text file, you cannot create any word file or anything else. Fine. So this thing got typed here. Now how to exit this text file? You have to press Ctrl D. to exit this file you have to press Ctrl D, so you will be out, and you can again see the command prompt. Fine. Now let us check whether that file is created or not. Inside Home, 11th Standard, Subject, Economics. Yes, see here you can see that file is created, and whatever we had typed got typed inside this file. Next thing, suppose I want to add something more here inside the same file, then what is the command for that? Then the command is cat space greater than name of the file. Okay, so now my cursor will be inside that file, and whatever I type will be added there. So this thing got typed inside that file. Ctrl D to exit the file. Again we will check whether it has been added or not. So here you can see the previous thing remained as it is, and this new thing got added inside that same file. Now I am not able to understand why government has created this type of course, which is totally outdated, useless. These all things could be created using GUI. There is no need of learning all these nonsense things. But since it's there in the course, so I am teaching you. Now, next thing is that if you create another file and if you want to add the data of both the files into file 3, then how to do that thing? So first I create file name F1. Okay, now I typed here the name of my school, Fatima. Ctrl D, exit that file. Okay, now I create another file named F2. I type the convent. Okay, now Ctrl D. Fine. Now if I want to add the data of file 1 and file 2 into a file named file 3, okay, then how to do? For that you have to type the cat command and F1 space F2 then greater than F3. Now we have not created any file named F3, am I right? So F3 file will get created automatically and the data will be added. So we will check. Yes, see, F1 was Fatima, F2 was convent, and F3 we can see both the things are added, Fatima convent. But as I told you, this is hopeless, useless things. There is no space also in between. But great, your textbook author is a great person who has given all this thing in the course. Now we learn how to remove a file, that is delete a file. So to delete a file, rm command is used, rm and then the file name. For example, if you want to remove the file name into, then that will be removed. I can check it with ls command. And if I want to remove multiple files at a time, then I have to use rm and then the different file names. So all the files will get removed. Now we will have a look at some of the options which we can use with the rm command. The first one is rm space -i and then file name. Then what will happen if you type this command? You know that if you type straight away rm space then the file name, then it will delete the file. But here if you use this -i option, then it deletes file using interactive mode. The user will be asked to verify the delete operation. So here it will ask you, are you sure you want to delete the file? If you add this option, I think it's stupid. Then rm-r directory name. If you use -r, then what will happen? it deletes directory along with all its content. This is also a foolish or stupid option, because if you delete the directory without -r, then also it will delete all the things which are lying in the directory. No need to use this thing. But your textbook author is also great. He have included all these command line chapters what to do. Then rm-r asterisk. You know the meaning of asterisk. It is same in Windows also. Deletes all the content, that is file or directory, everything within the current directory. Asterisk means everything, you know. Fine. Here the symbol asterisk is known as a wildcard character. This is a very dangerous command, as it will delete all the files and directory within the current directory. Hence, such commands should be used only if you are certain about the action and the results. In Windows we do like that with that Control A, then it will select all the object, and if you press the delete key, then it will delete the thing. Now this is not only delete but shift delete. Everything will go away. It will not go to the recycle bin also. Then rm space -rf asterisk, same as rm-r-r, but also deletes the content even if it is write protected. Fine, so these were the options which you can use with the rm command. Now according to the textbook, I have to teach you ls command. I have already previously taught you ls command. It is list command which will list the items lying in the folder. Right? Fine. Now here there are only 3 files, so it is showing me 3 files, but I go to the home directory. To go to the home directory, I have to type cd command. I am in the home directory. Now here if I type ls command, you can see that number of files and folders are displayed. The folders are displayed in blue color, light blue color in bold, while files are displayed in normal font in white color. Now there are so many options with ls. Among them, the first option is that for example, if I type ls space -a, then it will display me all the files and folders which are starting with the name dot. You can see here. Previously when I typed ls command, in the same folder it was displaying me only this many contents, while when I added ls space -l, it displayed me a folder named dot and all the other folders starting from dot or dot thing. Now the 2 folders named dot and dot are created automatically. Okay, fine. So now we will have a look at other options used with this ls command. So the first option is ls and then this decorative sign. It lists the files that are in the user's home directory. Then comes ls, then square bracket, and inside square bracket you type any alphabets, that is S, V, I, C, S is typed here, close the square bracket and asterisk sign. Then what will happen, that it will list all the files in which the first character of the file name matches with any of the given alphabet within the square bracket. The remaining part of the file name can contain any valid ASCII characters. So here all the files which are starting with the name S, V, I or C will be displayed. Now again the stupid people, why they have used S, I don't understand twice. Fine. Then the next thing is ls into space square bracket n to s. This is showing a range, that is alphabets from n to s, square bracket close. Second is the range of numbers 5 to 7, square bracket close, and then question mark. So this means that it will show all the files with 4 character file name, okay, in which the condition will be the first character will be starting from alphabet n to s, second character of that file name will be from 5 to 7, and third and fourth character could be anything. Okay,
Then ls space -r lists the files by sorting them in the reverse order. That is, if it is in alphabetic order, then from instead of A to Z it will show it in Z to A manner. So ls-r, then ls-t lists the files by sorting them based on their modification time. T means time. Then ls-F lists the files and marks all executable files with asterisk and directories with /symbol. ls space -l list one file per line. It is not L but 1, it looks the same, I don't know. List one line per file. Then comes pattern matching, the wildcard characters. In the above discussion, you have already seen the usage of characters such as asterisk and question mark. These characters are known as wildcard characters, used for matching a pattern as required by the user. The table 6.4 summarizes the working of wildcard used by shell. First one is asterisk. Asterisk means any number of characters including white space. Okay, asterisk means any number of characters. In Windows also asterisk means the same thing. Question mark, a single character, a single missing character. Then square bracket, and inside square bracket if you type any alphabets A, B, C for example, a single character either A, B or C, user can use other characters also, means any character which are used, it will display that character in that file if that file name is containing that character at that place. And this means not. This is same like this thing, but not a single character other than ABC. Okay, this means other than ABC. I try to explain you with example here. For example, if you type ls and here if you type ABC, then it will list all the files starting with file name A, B or C. And if you type here exclamation mark and ABC, then square bracket close asterisk, then it will display all the files whose first characters are neither A nor B nor C. Fine. Then next thing is again range, that we have already discussed. P to S, a single character within the ASCII range of the characters P to S. And here it is same thing, not P to S, a single character that is not within the ASCII range of the characters from P to S. Now in both the things you can use that square bracket anywhere. For example, here it is used as the beginning of the letter. Here it is used as second letter in 5 to 7, that second letter of the file name should be so and so. Here it is used as first letter. So wherever as you want to search the file, you can make the use of this wildcard